Nobody's going to say this, but the Democratic Party needs to fire everybody that those political consultants, advisors, all these highly educated people, they need to go to where they get regular people living in the real world and having the real life experiences. People that can talk. They need to hire James Carville as a permanent advisor to the Democratic Party. He's the only one that speaks truth and facts. And he speaks it in simple terms. And he even drops in some curse words sometimes, which is good, just like Trump. The Democrats are so weak and so. They have all these great ideas. Every year they have the greatest ideas, but they can't win elections. For one, they hire Republicans to investigate Democrats. You'll never hear Donald Trump hire a Democrat to investigate a Republican. That will never happen. No, Merrick Garland is the first attorney general I've seen so timid. Every time you see him, he's talking like he's scared. He sounds nervous. January 6th, they waited up to 2 years to investigate January 6th, to start an investigation. If I was the president, January 6th investigation would have started on January 21st. Priority number one. They waited 2 years. Until now, we don't know what's going to come of this. It's done. If they had started January 21st, Trump would not have been allowed to run for presidency. So now they're doing all this blame game. They're blaming everybody. They blame Carmela. Everybody is to be blamed. Biden said he was going to be a one-term president. I like Biden, but when I saw him at that debate that night where he looked like he was lost, he wasn't ready. He would have walked away with so much honor and respect by not seeking re-election, announce it early, I'm not seeking a second term, and let the Democratic Party go through a primary. And the best person would have won. But no, he was trying to hang on. He knows he wasn't right there. He knows. So, I mean, he used to take some of the blame for not having a primary. Kamala, of course, she wanted to be president. But she wasn't ready. She wasn't prepared. Nobody knew her. I voted for her. I'm not going to lie. But it wasn't that I liked her. It was more, I didn't like Donald Trump. That's why I voted for her. So, I mean, all this thing where they're going to blame everybody, they're going to blame this, it starts with Biden. He should announce that he wasn't going to seek re-election early on. So we could have the governor of Tennessee, Gavin Newsom, all these people. You know what I mean? But I mean, it's too late now. But I mean, I hope for the best. I hope Trump surprises all of us and does something where we go, huh? I mean, I hope for the best. But the Democratic Party, they need to rebuild. They need to get rid of all those advisors and professional political people. Do like Trump. Trump doesn't say anything that it takes an intellect to understand. The Democrats, Obama, every time he's talking, he's spacing his word, trying to be so intellectual. Everybody, all the Democrats come with this intellectual talk. The masses of people don't want to hear that. The masses of people want to hear how much a pound of rice costs, how much a pound of sugar costs. Simple shit. They don't want to hear this yabba, 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 do, and we're going to do this and we're going to do that. They want to hear something that affects their life. No, that's what Trump did. We're going to make food available. We're going to deport the immigrants. The immigrants are taking away your job. He set fear in these people's eyes. So I mean, they need to go back to basic, go teach people and preach to people in the South. Go into Arkansas, go into Louisiana, go into the South. Let these people know your state has not changed. Anything about these states has not changed. In 50 years, you've been voting for Republicans. Show them pictures that they look worse than they did 50 years ago. Let these people know that racism is not working for them. Hating the brown man and the black man is not working for them. The hate is not making their life better. They're just being used for their vote to be exploited even more. They need to reach out to these people and talk to them in simple language. Nothing complicated, nothing that takes a high IQ to understand. Just simple. They're going to make more money. They're going to raise minimum wage. Tell them, explain to them that when they say we're going to raise tax on the rich, nobody in Mississippi, other than maybe the elite, 6 people make over $500,000 a year. Talk to them. Let them understand. And then, when the election come around, you're not going to win everybody right away, but start building now. It takes 4 years to get a college degree. So if you start teaching them from now till 4 years, they'll get it. In every election, the Democrats are, the Republicans, they have 110 electoral college votes. Democrats 10. And we say, we're waiting on California. We're waiting on Philly. We're waiting on New York. We wait. By then, the gap is so wide. You know, so if you go compete, she never one time went to Arkansas. She never one time went to Louisiana. They was totally ignored. So now these people feel like they're less people. But every election, they fall behind. 150 to 36. And we sit and we say, okay, the blue states are coming now. The blue state, Michigan might flip. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania might flip. There's a chance that we might flip Texas. You went to Texas one time to go have a party with Beyonce. That can't win the election. So the Democrats need to rebuild from the roots. Go back to simple people being involved. Don't just have them knocking on people's door and being abused by people. But to be advisors, tell them their story and how they can reach their friends. That's my little thing for you today. I'll catch you next time. Peace.